Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review slash reaction to Netflix original series Ratched Season 1, Episode 2. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're one of my peoples, welcome back. I do apologize. My episode 1, that was my first time actually reacting to a video and editing it. And it was hard to get everything in there in under 10 minutes. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to break them down like part 1 and part 2 so you can get a little bit more detail. But I do appreciate that the people who did come out and support me, I thank you guys for that. So let's get to this. Okay, Dr. Hanover, he in the pharmacy room. That looked like something to go in a car at first, but then you see the mask for like anesthesia. This is the 50s and I don't want... Okay. So he out here getting high. I don't want to say off his own supply, but off his own supply.
The governor believes this facility can become a shining example, not just of what we can accomplish as a state, but what we're capable of as a nation. And now, the main event.
Here's Dr. Hanover, a visionary who, like the governor, believes that our correctional system should do exactly that. Correct, rather than penalize. This is just very exciting.
Nurses, take your seats, please.
So they just gonna operate on everybody, like, in the same room. That just seems like it's...
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to witness history. I present to you the lobotomy. In 1935, Portuguese neurologist Antonio Egas Moniz first attempted a procedure that I now wish to make commonplace. A procedure so straightforward, it can be performed on all 4 subjects in a quarter of an hour. The brain's frontal lobe is the seat of its neuroses: juvenile distraction, mania, memory loss, lesbianism. All of these maladies can be subdued, if not reversed, by surgically disrupting a series of neural connections in the brain's white matter. As you can see, the patients have received only the lightest sedation and will awaken, though slightly groggy, as brand new individuals, unencumbered by the mental illness that brought them to this place. Now,
that just
I
don't
encourage
seem
you
like
to
that'd be
sit back,
something you should be doing.
relax, and bear witness,
like with them all in the same
as I
room.
touch the mind. First, the incision.
But then again, this is the 50s, so are they gonna change loves? I have questions.
You'll notice that the patient feels nothing. Next, the trepanning.
Oh my. Oh my.
Ooh.
Now we rotate the instrument, creating a circular lesion in the brain. You'll observe that the subject is still totally insensate.
What? Yeah. Oh my goodness, he done woke up during
Reminder that these
anesthesia.
are involuntary movements that emerge as the neural connections are severed. And
Wait a
the procedure
minute.
is complete.
Like, once you start moving, the procedure's done.
Miss Hardcastle. Reggie, please. Miss Hardcastle?
Nurse Ratched, if
That's
you
why
could
you
quickly
don't need
attend to our
extra
guest,
people in
I'd
the
like to
surgery. She
proceed
did,
with today's program.
hands down.
Now on to the next patient. Ladies, your attention, please. I was appalled by yesterday's surgeries. The lobotomies did not go at all how I had hoped, and I alone am to blame. Therefore, I will be demonstrating an alternative procedure in the operating theater in 15 minutes. Expect to see you all there.
We gonna go into these people's head again. That what we doing?
Above the eye, against the thin layer of bone at the top of the eye socket.
I can watch a lot of things, but when you mess with the eye,
And
that's
we
when
tap the ice pick, driving it 5 centimeters
I gotta
into
cut.
the frontal
Ooh,
lobe.
that crunching. Nope. Nope.
Oh, look. My peach. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
That is unacceptable! Are you a nurse, Miss Bucket? Or a lily-livered housefrau?
Here?
How are you feeling today, Edmund?
Just real warm, I guess, because I'm feeling a little nervous.
Well, Edmund, there's nothing to be nervous about. I'm just here to get to know you.
Okay, yeah, but lots of the times folks say that and then they try to read your mind. That's why I'm so nervous, and that window's got a migraine and it's giving me one too.
Okay, so he gonna act like
Those
he
ladies
got
down at the
mental
A&P, they were always
problems.
trying to read my mind. That's why I killed them.
Who?
Those girls you say I killed. Oh, maybe I didn't. I kept them trying to switch all my thoughts around behind my back.
I'm sorry. What girls are you meant to have killed, Edmund?
Those girls you say I killed. They all lived together in a house. They were ballet dancers, and I followed them inside. Says to him, I ain't gonna kill you, but then you says I did kill him, so.
Edmund, those were 4 men you murdered. They were priests.
See, this is what I'm talking about. That's why I gotta talk to the dentist.
Why would you need to see a dentist, Edmund?
Because I got radio mouth. I got radio mouth real bad, a bad case. And you're listening into, I heard your voice before, you're listening in and whispering these numbers, but you don't know I can hear you because the antenna's so good.
What is radio mouth?
Well, see, I told them all before. These guys come into the rooming house where I was staying, 4 or 5 of them, and they said, we want to sell you something. And I said, I got a bus to catch. And then one of them said, well, we already put it in there. And they showed me. And they put a little tiny metal radio antenna under my back teeth or behind the gums. And then when I'm sleeping, his wires come out of my mouth. Here, here, and here, and here, and back here.
And who do you think is changing your thoughts right now?
I think it's the army.
Edmund, the person I see before me exhibits multiple symptoms of schizophrenia, or perhaps schizoaffective mood disorder with psychotic features. You're experiencing paranoid hallucinations, both auditory and tactile. Your delirium, the dementia, your grossly disorganized speech, the delusion of thought broadcasting, your fears of an inchoate, unseen conspiracy plotting against you. These are all prototypical features of schizophrenia.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, sure.
They're somewhat too prototypical, actually. So perfectly presented, they actually strain credulity.
Could I have a cigarette?
Would you recognize it if you saw him? I'm going to relieve that suffering.
So you gonna be doing lobotomies now on the doggone the priest? Yeah, he ain't gonna be sedated. Yeah, I can't.
Edmund Tullison is my brother. He wasn't born a monster. Somebody turned him into one.
right, y'all. That was it. Now, we just finished watching Ratched episode 2. First of all, I thought that was the governor's wife last episode. I was wrong. So I was like, you gonna sit there, I know this is the 50s and she didn't really have much to say, which is sad. You gonna sit there and let your husband grab on this woman's booty? That was last episode. But it turns out that's not the governor's wife. That's his secretary. Okay, we get that done. Dr. Handover, he out here huffing and puffing on his own products. That's a no-no. Now, it seems that Mildred is becoming a monster to help her brother, who is a monster. Now, that sounds crazy that your brother went out here and killed these folks. Left one alive, which I still don't understand that. But now you got to go around and maneuver and do all this other stuff to keep your brother from getting the gas chamber. I know he was upset that, you know, Monsignor got his mama pregnant and his mama was sent to the whorehouse and he was sent to an orphanage and all them bad things done to him. You could have got the Monsignor while he was by himself maybe and left everybody else alone. Even though that would have been wrong as well. Secondly, how come Edmund left that one priest as a witness to tell everybody he did it over there? Head nurse lady still don't like her. She was being raggedy about doggone Mildred's piece of fruit. Like, that's one thing. Don't be taking my food. Like, if it's mine, leave it alone. Clearly, you didn't bring that bag with fruit and the sandwich in it, so clearly it wasn't yours. So, yeah. This show, since I was a teenager, I've loved watching shows with surgery in it. But it's when you get into the eyeball, that's when I gotta cut things out. And then on top of that, they had all the extra sound effects with the crunching of the bones. That's just not me. So y'all, I hope y'all continue to rock with me. I'm going to try to get better with my editing and the placement of my videos. Because I realized last episode, part of my face was gone because I had the camera too far up. And it made my face bigger so the picture couldn't be. Y'all seen it. And I'm just glad y'all still rock with me. But yeah, if I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on so when my beautiful face puts up a video, you can click on it, you can like it, you can share it with your people, and you can come over and be one of my peoples. If you already one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. And this is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.